A married couple went to the hospital to have their baby delivered. Upon their arrival, the doctor said he had invented a new machine that would transfer a portion of the mother's labor pain to the father. He asked if they were willing to try it out. They were both very much in favor of it. The doctor set the pain transfer to 10% for starters, explaining that even 10% was probably more pain than the father had ever experienced before. But as the labor progressed, the husband felt fine and asked the doctor to go ahead and kick it up a notch. The doctor then adjusted the machine to 20% pain transfer. The husband was still feeling fine. The doctor checked the husband's blood pressure and was amazed at how well he was doing. At this point, they decided to try for 50%. The husband continued to feel quite well. Since the pain transfer was obviously helping out the wife considerably, the husband encouraged the doctor to transfer all the pain to him. The wife delivered a healthy baby with virtually no pain. She and her husband were ecstatic. When they got home, the mailman was dead on the porch. And a couple of the guys were having a beer and laughing about how stupid our wives are. Ted said, "Mine's the stupidest. She goes out shopping and she comes back with a pair of joppers and a riding crop, and she's never been on a horse in her life." Jack said, "Mine's stupider than that. She goes out shopping and she comes back with a sailor's jersey and cap and a pair of deck shoes, and she's never even seen a boat." But I had them beat. I cracked open another cold one, and I said, "Yeah, well, mine dropped her purse and it fell open, and I saw a couple of packets of condoms in there. And she doesn't have a dick." Student, 503 bricks are on a plane. One falls off. How many are left? Teacher, 502. Student, how do you put an elephant in a fridge? Teacher, no, you can't fit an elephant in a fridge. Student, just open the door, put the elephant in, and close the door. Student, how do you put a giraffe in the fridge? Teacher, open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door. Student, no. Open door, take elephant out, put giraffe in, close door. Student, the Lion King is having a B-Day party. All the animals are there, except one. Which one? Teacher, let me guess, the lion? Student, no. The giraffe, because he's in a frig. Teacher, wow. Student, Sally has to get across a large river home to many alligators. They are very dangerous, but Sally swims across safely. How? Teacher, Sally stepped on the alligator's mouth. Student, the gators are at the party. Student, but Sally dies anyway. Why? Teacher, she drowned. Student, no. She got hit in the head by a flying brick. One day, there was a farmer tending to his crops when he saw a nun walking down the road. He asked her where she was going, and she told him the local convent was out of food, so she was headed into town to see if anyone could spare some food. The farmer told her he could save her a trip and just give her some of his crops. Unfortunately, the only crop he had ready to harvest was cucumbers. He told the nun to come back at the beginning of every week, and he'd give her enough cucumbers so that each sister could have 2 cucumbers the first day and 1 the other 6 days. When the nun asked him what the second cucumber was for, he told her to eat, silly. A cocky young lad applied for a forklift job at a local firm based in his hometown. A migrant worker applied for the same job, and since both applicants had similar qualifications, they were asked to take a test and led to a quiet room with no interruptions by the manager. When the results were in, both men had scored 19 out of 20. The manager went to the local lad and said, "Thank you for coming to the interview, but we've decided to give the migrant the job." "And why would you do that?" replied the guy. "We both got 19 questions right. Surely I should get the job over a foreigner?" The manager responded, "We have made our decision not on the correct answers, but on the question you got wrong." "And just how would one incorrect answer be better than another?" he said. "That's simple. On question number 7, the migrant wrote down, 'I don't know.' You put down, 'Neither do I.'" A southern plantation owner once saw his slave peeing in the garden. He was amazed looking at the size of the penis he had. He called him and asked, "How come you black men have such big dongs?" "Slave, it's an ancient secret passed on from our tribe through generations. When you have sex, push in real fast and then pull very slowly. The suction will slowly aid in the growth of the penis over time. Delighted by the news, he decided to try the trick on his wife that night. As he was doing her with the same technique, his wife stopped halfway and asked, "What's the matter with you tonight? You're fucking like a nigger." Two old Southern belles are having iced tea. They are reminiscing about their younger years on their wraparound porch of an 18th century plantation home. The First Lady recounts in a charming antebellum drawl, "You see these earrings? These 24K gold diamond earrings? My husband got me these on our 5th anniversary." The Second Lady responds, "Nice, very nice." The First Lady continues her reminiscence, and you notice this bracelet. "This diamond-encrusted diamond bracelet? My husband gifted me this on our 25th anniversary." The Second Lady exclaimed, "Nice, very nice. And of course you must have noticed my elegant necklace. This diamond necklace commissioned for Princess Diane herself? This was given to me by my husband on our 50th anniversary." "Nice. Very nice." The First Lady paused a moment. "Well, look at me. Just going on and on about myself, darling. Tell me, love, what has your husband gotten you on your anniversaries?" "Well, on our 1st anniversary, my husband sent me to charm school." "Charm school? Charm school? Whatever for, my dear?" "Well, I used to have this problem with saying fuck you all the time, but now I just say nice. Very nice." Three men and their wives were walking through a forest late at night. All of a sudden, a large cat crosses their path. Not knowing what to do, the 6 of them stop. The first man's wife pipes up and says, "Don't worry, honey. I have to fight off cougars all the time when they try to hit on you at the bar. I got this." The man's wife approaches the cougar and scares it off, sending it running into the forest. The 6 of them continue to walk. All of a sudden, a pack of wolves cross their path. Not knowing what to do, the 6 of them stop. The second man's wife pipes up and says, "Don't worry, honey. I have to keep the bitch away from you all the time when we go out to the clubs. I got this." The second man's wife approaches the pack of wolves and beats them off with a stick, sending them running into the forest. The 6 of them continue to walk. All of a sudden, a massive herd of roosters cross their path. Not knowing what to do, the 6 of them stop. The third man looks at his wife wide-eyed and snaps, "You better not." A man in his 20s and a few of his friends were at a bar for drinks. A lady in her mid-late 40s sent him a drink and introduced herself. Never hit on by a cougar before, our guy in his 20s let her buy him a few more drinks throughout the night as he was enjoying her company. She made it clear that she thought they should go back to her place, which was just around the corner. At first, the man was reluctant, but his friends kept encouraging him to do it. In a final attempt to lure him back, the lady offered him some mother-daughter action if he would join her. Excited, he relents and follows the lady's lead back to her house. Once they get home, she lights some candles, puts some sensual music on, and starts passionately kissing him. Looking around for the daughter and not seeing anyone, the man asks, "Aren't you forgetting someone?" The lady apologizes and walks over to the stairs and yells up, "Hey, Mom, I got one.